One down. The man, Thomas, now at the plate. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it is gone. He shoots one out to right. Home run number 55 on the year. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Now the left fielder, Benjamin Jones.
The left fielder, Benjamin Jones.
Swing and a ball popped up. Dotson makes the catch for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And next for L.A., Dylan Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
One out, base is empty. This one in the air. Dotson drifts towards it, pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
And a foul ball. Just missed.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
So a man at first. Travis Bazzana getting ready to hit. And a strike in there.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. Just missed.
Inside.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Yankees 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the second. Leading off, Josue De Paula. Slider for a strike. De Paula, the rangy center fielder, 29 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a ball popped up. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That one in triple digits.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Foul ball. Thomas working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Thomas back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Ken James steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one out to right.
I got it.
He's got it, and there's 2 down. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Benjamin Jones. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Offense held in check there. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Dylan Cruz. Cruz started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around, according to Clyde Washington. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Next offering is downstairs.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now here's the Dodgers' designated hitter, Connor Norby. And a foul ball. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Anthony Volpe steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Volpe, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here's the catcher, Jefferson Caro. Ball 1 there. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning. First and second, no outs. Matt McClain stepping in now for the Yankees. Fair ball. Oh, he botches it. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's 4-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Thomas back to work. Popped up. McClain makes the grab, 1 down. Thomas was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound. Jones tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he won around. Rule to swing.
No question did he earn that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
The Dodgers yet to pick up a hit here. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. And up next for Los Angeles, Dylan Cruz. Tap foul at the plate.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their time.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
That slider breaking in could be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with.
Towards first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit to them.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 3 up, 3 down. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Nate Smith. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And first offering is fouled off. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have.
Pickoff throw. Thomas back on a dive. Thomas at second with nobody out. He's trying for third. Pitching for a strike. And the throw out at third.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure somebody's going to talk to him when he gets back into the dugout. You have to understand who's at the plate and who's coming up. These are guys that can drive the ball in the gap, hit the ball over the fence. You don't have to worry about being aggressive and trying to get yourself up, especially at third base in that situation. It just doesn't make any sense.
Check swing, called strike. Thomas into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Right through there, got him. So he gets yet another strikeout, 16 so far. And first offering is fouled off. The Dodgers hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
There's a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but
make it 18 strikeouts on the day. 8 down. And now the man Thomas.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Singy, this was a mammoth home run. Over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20.
Swings, and that's a base hit. And he breaks up the no-hitter in the ninth. And it hops over the... New pitcher for the Yankees, Ramon Figueroa.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the...
He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees slug their way to a win in this one. Thomas with a tremendous game both at the plate. The man, Thomas. Fresh off. And now, the man, Thomas. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Out of here. His 57th homer of the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
And that one is off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there.
Pick off to third. He'll score easily. It's 3-zip. Thomas, in his 10th season, a member of the 2000 hit club. Can't forget to mention, this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Get out of town. Another homer. His 58th home run of the season. And they add a pair. It's 5-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. His 59th home run of the season. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 6-5. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
And next for L.A., Dylan Cruz. The other way. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees, even this series up at a game apiece. Thomas was a big contributor for them in the win. A special game at the dish.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival from the revolution.
The man, Thomas, went yard 3. So 2 down, and stepping in for the Yankees, the man, Thomas. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one ripped. Going back on this one. And brings it in at the wall. Stepping in, Benjamin Jones. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Queen settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
On the ground, could be 2. The turn by McLean at second, and that's two. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Travis Bazzana. And that bunted towards first. He takes it on his own. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. Base is empty, one away. And now the first baseman, Ken James. Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call, bears down, throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Trying to bunt his way on. Has to barehand it to first. And that's a great play for the out. 2 on, 2 outs. Hard hit right side. That ends the frame. A couple of hits. Set for the bottom of the third. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jhonkensy Noel. Bunting for a hit. To first, one up, one down.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone was playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now this is through for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Dodgers have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0. Man at first with one gone. Next is the Dodger DH, Edwin Galvan. He's 0 for 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
And that's a base hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And Devers hits that one. Lee settles under this one. Snags it for the second out. Two outs, runner at first. Travis Bazzana, the next to hit. Galvan leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him looking. Third out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 2. Bottom 4, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ken James. That's to third. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And the batter now, Anthony Volpe. 1 out, bases empty. Steps on first for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Dylan Cruz. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Jhonkensy Noel. And he lays down a bunt. Not in time, an infield knock to start the inning.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Comebacker could be 2. Fires home for 1. And 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Devers swings and drives one. Deep right field. Carrying well. And it one-hops the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Slow roller up the middle. No throw here. First and third now with 2 out.
Number 12.
And here's the first baseman, Ken James. That one the other way. That's a base hit as a run scores. First and second, 2 outs. Digging in, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. The pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas should have this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So they get 3 runs on 6 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Yankees. Runner at second here, 1 gone. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break. Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
And there's a strike.
Good pitch right there.
0-1.
Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Well struck left field. That one is gone. Home run number 60 on the year. It's 5-2. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Dylan Cruz. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
And that one in the air center field. Thomas sizes this one up, reaching down, makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher.
Base is empty with 2 away. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Jefferson Caro. Line drive. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Benjamin Jones. This one in the air. Sosa. And there's one down. So 1 out, nobody on. And up next for Los Angeles, Edwin Galvan. On the ground. And that one handled. The throw to first. 2 out. Devers now.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. 1 down. The man Thomas will hit next. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Out of here. Another homer. His 61st home run of the season. It's 5-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
Well, it's hard to sweep. It's even harder to sweep a team on the road.
Center field, Thomas under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
1 out, base is empty. Ken James steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hammer, base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first, Anthony Volpe steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Lined, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
First and second, one out. Dylan Cruz steps to the plate for the Dodgers. High in the air, out to right. Puts it away for the out. And next for L.A., Jhonkensy Noel.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Thomas. And that's the inning. So runner at second, two down. Quezada digs in now. One strike away. This one popped up. Quezada. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers salvage the finale of this three-game series. Thomas was a